It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Time to be inspired. In fact, Colin and I were trying to remember back to when we first connected with Lisa Raleigh, because she was the first to break into that wellness space.
Yes, and the thing is, there's a great journey, that business journey and mental health. We need to chat about it now, and Kutle is with Lisa.
Good morning, everybody. Molweni nonke emzansi. Let me tell you something about Johannesburg this morning. It is freezing, but we are not worried, because a bit later on, we'll be getting into some rebounding workouts. We're coming to you live from Joburg, everybody, with Lisa Raleigh, who's a TV personality, wellness expert, mom, entrepreneur, and she's here to tell us how she juggles everything while maintaining a healthy mental state. Good morning, Lisa.
Morning, morning. You look freezing.
You have no idea. I'm like trying to keep composure right now.
She's actually shaking, and we need to start bouncing, right? Oh
immediately. But before we get into all of that, Lisa, we want to know how you keep a healthy mental and physical state.
Okay, so I mean, I have some healthy, like, mental health routines that I've been doing for a long time. I'd say kind of 10 years, to be honest.
Wow.
And so a lot of it starts with a positive mindset and kind of like a attitude of gratitude, if I can say that. I read from really positive books every morning. I write gratitude lists. I have goals, and I focus a lot on mindset, positivity. It is all about perspective, right?
Yes.
It could always be worse. So yeah, for me, it's about, like, what's the worst that could happen? Think the best. It's about having a good, positive outlook and seeing that there's lessons in everything. And that's taken a while for me to get right over the years.
And that's truly important, because we are going through so much as individuals and the world in general, right?
Yeah.
So you have to sort of find that positivity from within yourself.
Yep.
Tell us about Bounty, rebounding workouts. What's the concept behind rebounding?
I think that also helps me to stay positive, is that I bounce, and you can't be sad when you're bouncing on a trampoline, let's be honest. So Bounty is my brand. It's a rebounding business. Started rebounding when I was 19 years old, and incorporated it into my personal training offerings and into my private gyms that I had at the time. But about 5.5 years ago, almost 6 now, I had a little girl, and I started rebounding every day, and I started developing a whole strategy around my sort of exercise science background, and bringing everything onto a rebounder. So doing a personal training session on a rebounder, because what it does, it takes away the impact. So I used to run a lot. I used to do a lot of, like, HIIT training, CrossFit, and I used to always be nursing an injury. And now, obviously getting a little bit older, I wanted to stay injury-free. So I took all my knowledge, all my experience, and applied it onto a rebounder. It came up with a very unique concept called Bounty. So beginner to advanced workouts, HIIT workouts, dance workouts, Pilates, yoga on a rebounder with accessories, beautiful rebounders, even rose gold ones you're going to be bouncing on today. And yeah, we're opening up Africa's largest studio in Bryanston in next weekend, and we have just launched our first brick and mortar store. So it's very exciting. The whole concept of rebounding has definitely grown and finally getting the respect it deserves.
That is so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First and foremost. How do we get in touch with you if you want to be a part of it?
Yeah, I mean, we use websites. LisaRaleigh.com is probably the best way. On Instagram and Facebook at Lisa Raleigh. There's lots to learn, and you can do a course. Like, I actually instruct instructors to become rebounding instructors. I've trained about 280 now around the world. So you can do a course to learn for yourself if you want to learn more about it and how to get the most out of your workouts. Or if you are an instructor that's wanting to add rebounding to your offering, or a personal trainer that wants to include it in your workouts, you can actually do a course. But everything is online. I mean, you can get the rebounder, the accessories, you can get a subscription, you can do the at-home workouts, or come to a physical studio, and we have studios all around the country.
I love that so much.
Yeah, it's fun, I promise you.
It sounds like it, and I've seen your videos on YouTube as well. I'm just like, I want to be there.
Well, that's it. I mean, the whole idea about sticking to any routine, right, is that it must be fun and effective. So 2 minutes on a rebounder is equivalent to 6 minutes of running without the impact. And it's really good for building bone density, lean muscle tissue, so it's going to boost your metabolism, get your heart rate up, all whilst being low impact and staying injury-free, which for me is the key.
It's got fantastic benefits.
Exciting.
Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, both physically and mentally, sometimes can be exhausting, because life tends to interject, problems tend to, and you have to reprioritize your life entirely. How do you keep it exciting for yourself?
Well, bouncing on a rebounder makes it exciting, because it is a lot of fun. You know, a lot of it's music-based. It's different every time you show up. And something I just want to mention is that we offer free classes every day of the week online. So if you've got a rebounder and accessories, you can sign up for free classes, and and we offer 20 classes a week. All you've got to do is show up.
Yeah.
And you don't pay 1 cent. So that's really exciting. You show up there, you've got an instructor for the day, and all you're going to be doing is bouncing. You're going to feel amazing afterwards. Trust me. You never feel worse off after.
What's your favorite song to bounce to?
I don't know. That's a hard one. I've got lots. I've got a whole playlist that is my go-to songs when I need a mood lifter, you know.
Is Beyonce part of the playlist,
Yeah,
Lisa?
absolutely.
She has
absolutely.
to be. Thank you so much for starting the morning here with us. I cannot wait for the rebounding workout.
Yeah, we're doing 2.
2 of them. Are they different?
They're going to be different, yeah. So we're going to go through the fundamentals and basics of how to like stand and how to get the most out of a rebounder for those at home that have a rebounder. And then we're going to do a little workout next with some accessories, with some strength, and showing you what's possible on a rebounder. It's not just about cardio, knees to your ears kind of stuff that you see on TikTok and YouTube. There is actually a lot that can go into it if you know what you're doing.
Whew.
So, yeah.
Sounds fun, but also a bit intense. Do not go
It'll be
anywhere.
fun.
We are still hanging out with Lisa Raleigh out here in Johannesburg. We will be going through some rebounding workouts. Back to you guys in studio.